dramatic MAC finals? Why does it always have to be so dramatic?
Yeah, I guess because there's a really good standard of soccer in the MAC, and we've played against some really good teams. I think we knew Eastern were going to be a really difficult team today again. They've been really challenging to play against. I think our style of soccer and theirs don't mix well for us. So we knew we were going to have a really tough game today.
I was going to say, just talk about the overall physicality of this game in general.
Yeah, very, very physical game. But to be honest with you, I think we were prepared for that. I think we do a lot of work in and out of season with our strength coaches that get us prepared for that. And I think that we handled it really well.
How rewarding is it to finally come out of top on the MAC here?
Yeah,
the hard work that your girls have put in.
You're absolutely right. I think that it's difficult to comprehend the amount of time and the thought process and the work that goes into getting to this moment where you get to have a couple of minutes in front of the camera saying how great everyone is. But I think the biggest thing is that it comes from the buy-in and the belief that our women have, and I think they spend the time when no one else is watching, and that's how they get here.
Speaking of penalty kicks, how do you, in your mind, how do you set them up for the five that's going to go first?
Yeah, we do a couple of different things in training to really just try and add as much pressure as possible, so people are ready for that moment when it comes. I would have put my house on the Cox sisters both scoring, to be honest with you. And I know that individually they were upset they didn't, but both of them have been brilliant for us all season long, as have the rest of the squads. So I think that whatever we're doing in training has obviously got us prepared for those moments.
And then Jacob makes the one. And just talk about, did you jump out of your shoes, or?
It's a strange feeling going into penalties, especially at the end of such an intense conference season where I think we've worked really hard and we've deserved a lot of results. And when you get to this moment and you realise it's down to, one moment of magic, maybe one slip, it's a really strange kind of feeling. So I think, to be honest with you, I was at peace. We win, we lose, we've done the work, we've done everything. You can't define a season based on one kick, but obviously coming out on the right side of it makes it feel a little bit better. Nakida specifically is a bit of an unsung hero for us. She's such a good soccer player and works so hard. I'm really glad that she got the attention.
Talk about the environment today, Coach. You had the athletes here, you had the community here. Had to really feed off of that at some point.
Oh, 100%. I think Easton did a really good job bringing a good, loud crowd, and I just think that there were too many people in orange out shouting them and getting them going. I think the experience from last year with that for our women, knowing what it's like playing in front of this many people, and as well for me as a coach, you can't get a lot of points across, so you got to get them prepared and make sure that they figure out what they're doing, because mid-game coaching isn't quite so easy with as much noise. And it was wonderful again. What an incredible community we have in BG, and we're really, really lucky to be part of it.
Did last year's game have an effect on this one? Because your girls went through pretty much the exact same scenario they had last year. Was there a bit of deja vu, maybe?
Considering the way it ended, yeah. I think it'd be difficult to argue that. More than anything, I think that experience plays a big part in it, and when you've been there and done it, you know what to expect. So I think that more than anything, though, we just have a bunch of winners on the team that when it does get down to that moment, they're ready for it.
What do you think of the way your defense played in spite of not having Mo?
Yeah, obviously incredible. I think when you look at this tournament, and we conceded a late goal when we've really taken our foot off the gas, and with 4 goals up in the quarter-final. The only goal we've conceded outside of that is a penalty. I mean, clearly our defenders did an incredible job, so we're really happy with them.
Going back to the PKs, your goalie makes 2 saves on 4 shots.
Doovie's big time, isn't she? I didn't say it because I didn't think I needed to tempt fate, but when we're talking about going out, I knew in my mind, like, Doovie's going to make a couple of saves here, so as long as we get enough in, we'll be fine.
As an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament, I mean, what changes? Does anything change from here, or do you guys just keep on keeping on, I guess?
Well, we'll do everything the way we've done it every day so far. I think we'll prepare for whichever team we're playing against. Lauren, my boss, obviously is out there making decisions about who's playing who. I know she doesn't get to choose who we play, but I know that'll all be taken care of. Whoever it is, that will be ready for it.
When you win the first time and then try and go for another one, has this team just been up to that challenge where everyone comes after you pretty much every night?
Yeah, you know the deal. Like, it's doing it once is a real challenge. Doing it back to back is next to impossible. Obviously, we feel really proud of being able to do that, because we've said all season, we've seen all season, we've had the best version of every team when they've come to play us. And to be honest with you, I think that's part of the reason that we're where we are. You know, we've had to fight through that, and we've had to learn different ways to win. This team is so different to last year's team, so we've had to find new ways to win games, and obviously we've done a good enough job with that.